What's up, guys? For Broke Potato here, aka 459 Potato, and before this video begins, I just want to say a special thanks to Mr. Dog77. He just reached 1,000 subscribers. Go check him out. And also Skyblock68, I think. Sorry if I got your number wrong, but check him out too. We haven't really, talked much, but he's still a really good guy. He commented on some of my videos, and he's a good friend of Mr. Dog. And also another friend of mine, Vamp Official. He does really good Fortnite clips, and I feel like he's gonna be the next ninja. I mean, the vision is there. I mean, I don't know that much about Fortnite, so I can't really be talking. But anyways, what you've come to this video for, the new Jurassic Rebirth Bite and Blast Mosasaurus. Oh, jolly day. So you might have noticed, I also finally got a review table now. And I got my Quetz Spino over there. You should check that out. Anyways, let's get this Mosa out of the box. First, let's actually look at the box. I forgot to do that with the Quetz, so I'm sorry. Stop my phone from shaking. So here's the front of the box. You got the Mosasaurus render. It's pretty cool. The Tell logo. If you get this flipper, move out of the way. Bite and Blast Mosasaurus, Jurassic Rebirth. Try me. You can get a good look at the action feature. You also get more images right here. Image right here spits out the Dilophosaurus. Image right here, you can do the swimming action. Sure, we'll leave it at that. Jurassic World Rebirth with red background. I like that. Back in the box, you see the Mosasaurus right there. You'll see Jurassic World Rebirth. Chomp, muerde, machoya mobile, e la morde. Included. Yeah, so basically the contents of this box: Mosasaurus and a mini Dilophosaurus, which is right here. Side action, action de lado a lado, movimento lateral, a cada lado a lado. I probably butchered all that. Anyways, contenno, one dinosaur, assemblaggio questa, one miniatura, which I think that translates to content: one dinosaur, assemble required, and one miniature. My Spanish is amazing, guys. Bottom of the box, nothing much. We see the assembly required to make the Mosasaurus, the barcode, and a bunch of stuff. Now, do you all want to see a magic trick? Alright, here it goes. 3, 2, 1. There it is. Freaking Bite and Blast Mosasaurus. Oh shit, I forgot to get the Dilophosaurus out. Hold on. Here's the Bite and Blast Mosasaurus with the little Dilophosaurus. So let me actually put this to the side. And first off, let's look at the Sculpt. So first off, we got the head, and golly gee willikers, this looks amazing. It fixed the lighting, but anyways, back to the Mosasaurus head sculpt. Right out here, you can see we got amazing details on the top. We got its little nose and a little scale detailing on the top. Side of the head, we got the eyes, which is sculpted really well. We got the ears, kinda, and no actual teeth popping out. We get to the lower jaw, we get a bunch of barnacle details, which I think is really amazing. Bottom of the jaw, it has little grooves that whales have, pectoral grooves, I think. Is that what's called? Pectoral grooves? I don't know. I don't know whales. But yeah, that's the sculpt of the head. We can open the mouth right here. We can see the sculpt. The teeth are made of rubber, like always. And they actually made the inner row of teeth, which is pretty good. You can see the sculpt of the tongue right here. Same as always. The teeth look amazing. They look really wow, they look so good. I'm not even gonna lie. And yeah, that's pretty much the sculpt for the head. Let's move on to the flippers. I'm just gonna do one because they're basically the same. Flippers, they're kind of smooth right here, but the smoothness is getting separated by some barnacle details, which is really amazing. We get some wear and tear on this side of the flippers, amazing. And we got some full skin flaps and stuff on here when it comes to the flippers and to the main body, which is amazing. Over here we got some osteoderms. I still don't know if that's the real term. Bottom, it's more of those pectoral grooves or something. I'll stop calling it, I'll just call them grooves on whales. Body, main body here, you can see more osteoderms, you can see more barnacles, and the lower flipper is, again, smooth on this part with barnacles and a bit ragged, oh god, I can't speak, on the end. The tail, we can see more osteoderms. We turn it to the side, we can see 06950B, don't know what that means, don't want to know what that means. And we can see more detailing. And oh gosh, whoa. Sorry guys, I don't know what it is with me dropping my camera every time I do a toy review, because I did a Spinosaurus. Anyways, where was that? The tail, we got this little juke fin, I think is what it's called. I don't know fish, I don't know marine reptiles. We got more fin right here, which is really good. It looks so good. You can see via streamlined details right here, like the line and stuff. And yeah, it's basically for a sculpt. Let's move on to a paint. So right here, the eyes are yellow with actual black pupils, because the Quetzal and the Spino pupils was basically just, you know, their regular skin color. And that's really cool to see. Inside of the mouth, we see that glossy pink, which is meant to replicate the saliva, so that's pretty good. We see a little darkish coloring right here, and a little bit of stripes right here of green. The entire lower jaw is white. Move into the body, we can see more of that darkish and more stripes and stuff turn into that green. And into the flippers, we can see that green turn back into that darkish color. Let me just finish on the white here. The white travels from the jaw all the way down to here in the tail, which is really amazing. Mattel, when it comes to underbelly, they usually cut it off right here, but no, they decided to move it all the way down to the tail, which is amazing on them. We can see these dark spots turn into brown spots, which kind of blend in more with the green. You can see the flippers, they're all green instead of over here where they blend into the dark. These are just all green. Into the tail, we see the green actually fades into the green here, which is then faded into this darker coloring here that we got beginning of the head. And that dark just continues on the rest of the tail. So the paint job on this is actually really cool. I know it's really only like 3 or 4 colors. I mean, that didn't really go well with, like, you know, with something like the Quetzal or the Spino, especially the Quetzal. But since, like, I was on Excited's stream the other day, and he commented on big animals looking cooler with simple colors, because, you know, whales, elephants are gray, and you see that normally. He's like, yeah, that's normal. And you see whales are mostly blue, and you're like, yeah, that's also cool. And I think, like, with less paint, it works on the Mosasaurus. So yeah, I like that shot. That's a really good shot. Anyways, let's move into the articulation. We got articulation joint at the mouth, open and close, which is attached to the action feature here. Right here in the torso, we got a little swivel action, again also controlled by the action feature. We got these flippers on a ratchet joint, which is very, very stiff. I got it. Ratchet joint and a regular ball joint, swivel outwards, and yeah, I feel that's ratchet. Same articulation for these, ratchet joint, and yeah, goes out like that. Tail articulation, again on a swivel, with the action feature, and we got a swivel right here at the end of the tail from here. Yeah, just a swivel. And now we can do articulation. I mean, not articulation, Jesus. Action feature. So first off, you got a button right here. And if you press it, look what it does. It opens the mouth. But not only does it open the mouth, if you look inside of the mouth, let me just pry these open right here. Oh God, I might get that shot. Hold on. Let me just fix these flippers so that you guys can see. If we open the jaw and press the button, you can see there's something in the mouth that pushes something outward, and that's where the Dilophosaurus comes into play. Open the mouth, put the Dilophosaurus in. This is my first time trying this. Let's get all the way down. Press it, and what the flip? Let's try that again. And push it all the way down. There we go. What? No way it landed too. That's crazy. Y'all see that? It actually landed too. That's crazy, honestly, bro. Anyways, yeah, let's just try that again. Let's look at that again. That was not as good as last time, but still a really cool action feature. I'll review the Dilophosaurus later, but I don't think it really needs any reviewing. Well, that's one of the action features. This has two. And some, yeah, so you control the tail, and let me just hold it right here. And when you swing the tail, you swing the body, so it's like a swimming action. See, pretty cool. Yeah, so that's basically everything there is about the Bind Blast Mosasaurus. Let me just quickly review the Dilophosaurus real quick. This Dilophosaurus isn't actually what you'd expect to be from, the regular mainline minis that come in a box. This Dilophosaurus is actually, bigger, a lot bigger. I have a regular blind box from the main blind box line. You can see a very noticeable size difference. Yeah. Also the paint on the frills and the two little crests are more red and vibrant than the mainline Dilophosaurus. So I feel like this Dilophosaurus is going to be, what's the word? I can't think of the word right now. It's exclusive to this Mosasaurus. So I feel like this is going to be pretty sought after, but it's just a mini. Yeah, so I don't think anyone really cares about the mini. So yeah, two Dilophosauruses here. I guess you could pretend this is the juvenile from Jurassic Park, and this could be the full-grown adult from Camp Cretaceous Season 4 and 5. Yeah. Size comparisons. Here's Studio Series 109 Megatron from the Bumblebee movie, Emirates Airbus A380, and the Hammond Collection Pachycephalosaurus. So this guy is ginormous. Now let me get the previous Mosasaurus. Here's the Bind Blast Mosasaurus compared next to the Ocean Protector Mosasaurus. I'm sorry, I can't really give a good size comparison here because, these two toys are just so big. But if I can try to do that, let me just line them up head for head. If I can do that. It's going to be a bit hard. Just move the clutch out of the way. Anyways, so we can see from their tip, oh my god, I hate this so much. From the tip of their snouts, oh my god, all the way down here, the Ocean Protector Mosasaurus is actually just a little bit longer than the Bind Blast Mosasaurus. So yeah, that's the Ocean Protector Mosasaurus. And here's a Bind Blast Mosasaurus compared to the rest of my Rebirth toys, the Tail Thrasher Spinosaurus and the Aerial Ambush Quetzalcoatlus, which their review should be up here somewhere. My first time doing this, up there. Yeah. And we got Kanye West too, because why not? So yeah, guys, that was the not the Ocean Protector Mosasaurus, the Bind Blast Mosasaurus with its little Dilophosaurus. Yeah, like a pet, but beyond is gonna get eaten and yeah. What's really interesting about this is at the toy fair, what's his name again? Matt or Mike? I don't know. The really enthusiastic guy's name. He said that if we ever gonna see it do something in the movie, we're gonna try to capture that in our toys. And he said it right before showcasing the Mosasaurus, which I'll remind you has the ability to do this. Well, that worked better that time. So maybe we'll see the Mosasaurus regurgitate a Dilophosaurus out. Or something like, Dilophosaurus, I choose you. Or something like that, I don't know. So, a really solid figure. Amazing action feature. Great price. Only for the price of $35, which I definitely pay. I mean, I don't really care about, sounds and stuff. I just care about, the toy itself. Like, the action feature is amazing. The lack of paint surprisingly works for this. It actually looks like it has a lot more paint than, the Spino and the Quetzal. Let me get him frame, actually. Like, yeah, right there. They actually have more paint than these guys, which is amazing. Great action feature. Yeah, really good action feature. Great toy overall. Great paint, great sculpt. I give this figure a solid, let me think, another 9 out of 10. Great figure, honestly. Please pick this up. I'm gonna try to get the Distortus Rex and the Lab Lockdown T-Rex. I might not get the actual, electronic T-Rex, because that doesn't really look as good as the Lab Lockdown. I might get the Lab Lockdown in probably July. Hopefully it doesn't run out of stock until then, because, getting kind of broke. I just bought 3 Rebirth figures, which weren't that cheap, especially these two. $40 each, my god. $35 not as bad, but basically the same price as $40. So I'll try to get the D-Rex, the D-Rex, Lab Lockdown T-Rex, Inostrancivia, I might get. That looks like a really nice figure. I might get a Nasutoceratops. Anyways, enough of me yapping. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully I did a better job, making an actual review for this Mosasaurus. I hope you guys have a great and amazing rest of your day. Happy Jurassic June. Happy Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Have a great day. And remember, Jesus Christ, I need to cut my nails. Someone wants you in your life. Be there for them. Something a little extra, but sorry for the mask. I don't want to review myself just yet. You can see my eyes, but beautiful, daunting eyes. And I also just want to see if I could get Kanye West to get blasted for this Mosasaurus. Hold on. Put him here. You hit him like a bazooka. Kanye West! No, wait, actually, let me try that again. That was cool. That's what you get, Kanye. You made graduation! That's really cool. Here's a little Kanye West, too. Bye, guys. Like my eyes. Another little extra, something I forgot to include. God, I'm losing it today. Anyways, here's a scan code if y'all want. Yeah, scan code. I'll probably put up some, actually me scanning it, like, right. No, right there. Yeah. Jesus, I really do need to cut my flipping nails.